Hey y'all, this is No Mercy. Today I wanted to read this part to you. Proverbs 1. I wanted to start off on 7. Okay, the fear of the Lord is the beginning of knowledge. Fools despise wisdom and instruction. Hear, my son, your father's instruction, and forsake not your mother's teaching, for they are a graceful garland for your head and pendants for your neck. My son, if sinners entice you, do not consent. If they say, come with us, let us lie in wait for blood. Let us ambush the innocent without reason. Like Sheol, let us swallow them alive. And Ho, like those who go down to the pit. We shall find all precious goods. We shall fill our houses with plunder. Throw in your lot among us. We will have one purse. My son, do not... Wait, precious goods, fill our houses with plunder. My son, do not walk in the way with them. Hold back your foot from their paths, for their feet run to evil, and they make haste to shed blood. For in vain is a net spread in the sight of any bird, but these men lie in wait for their own blood. They set an ambush for their own lives. Such are the ways of everyone who is greedy for unjust gain. It takes away the life of its possessors. Wisdom cries aloud in the street. In the market she raises her voice. At the head of a noisy street she cries out. At the entrance of the city gate she speaks. How long, O simple ones, will you love being simple? How long will scoffers delight in their scoffing and fools hate knowledge? If you turn at my reproof, behold, I will pour out my spirit to you. I will make my words known to you because I have called, and you refuse to listen. I have stretched out my hand, and no one has heeded. Because you have ignored all my counsel and would have none of my reproof, I will also laugh at your calamity. I will mock when terror strikes you. When terror strikes you like a storm, and your calamity comes like a whirlwind. When distress and anguish come upon you, then they will call upon me, but I will not answer. They will seek me diligently, but will not find me, because they hated knowledge and did not choose the fear of the Lord, would have none of my counsel, and despised all of my reproof. Therefore they shall eat the fruit of their way, and have their fill of their own devices. For the simple are killed by their turning away, and the complacency of fools destroys them. But whoever listens to me will dwell secure, and will be at ease without dread of distress. I'm sorry. I'm trying to keep the camera steady, but while I'm reading. But anyway, that probably will be more than 1 minute, but you get the idea. And God is a loving God. He just wants to love us. He's not trying to force us to go to him or anything like that. He wants us to come on our own will, you know? He just wants to love us. He just wants us to be good people. If you wrap it up, all his commandments, that's all he's asking for, is for us to be good people. That's it. It shouldn't be that hard. Just stay away from the worldly things. Hate the world and everything in it. That's why he says, love our lives not until death, right? But he doesn't literally mean hate yourself. Love yourself, but don't love it more than you love the world, more than you love the Lord. Because you do that, you start wanting worldly things. You start wanting worldly things, and you start making yourselves idols like that. So, yeah, and he's very patient. So, but I mean, he is a gracious God, because everything I've been through, he was there with me, like literally holding my hand through everything, walking me through everything I did not understand. I would get an answer from him. But because I was putting my whole heart, my whole mind, and my whole body, my soul into it, he would answer me instantly. And he would do the same for you, but you just have to attempt to try. I'm kind of backsliding a little bit because, I don't know. I just, sometimes we all get caught up in the worldly things. But I'm trying to repent, and the Lord hopefully rebukes it, that none of us can change overnight. But just don't give up. Get up and keep trying again. Practice makes perfect. Well, I'll eventually get it. Well, I don't know about y'all, but I don't. I literally have a hard head, and I will not listen to anybody. But God, God is the one who you need to let your pride down for, and listen to him, because he's right. He protects us and he keeps us away from harm. You know? So he's probably basically the only one I listen to. But also I would take knowledge from y'all too, because I don't know everything. The wise leave room to learn. I don't care who you are. You could be living under a bridge, but if you're talking to me with knowledge, I'm going to listen. If it makes sense, I'm going to apply it. You know what I mean? So yeah, I just wanted to say that. It's just a word for y'all today. And my channel might be boring, but it's going to help your life get better. I'm trying every day. I'm not perfect, like I said, but I'm trying. I just a year ago, I was in a horrible place. A horrible place. I was homeless, living in a little hut. Actually, it was a furnace, an outside furnace. But I used to put my blankets in there and sleep when it would rain. It was horrible, but the Lord answered my prayers, you know. And I thank God for my friends and the people who he puts in my path, because if it wasn't for them, if it wasn't for God, I wouldn't be here. But, God sends the right people at the right time to help with your needs, Yeah, all of that shenanigans, the hip hop, all of that, going to concerts, drinking, all of that is not even worth it. It's not. It's not worth it, because we're already at the end. We only live one life. Live your life to the fullest, but do the right thing. Have integrity. And to have integrity is to do the right thing even when no one's looking. Just because you know that it's the right thing to do. Anyway, okay, I'm done. I'll see y'all tomorrow.